This area behind me went dry as the water withdrew. Just minutes later, the first tsunami wave came rushing back in. Witnesses say one of the waves may have been as high as 20 feet. Philip Palalay lives right across the street from the Pongo Pongo harbor. After the earthquake, he rushed home to save his ailing grandmother as a tsunami wave headed his way.
But when it got to the dry land, it started raising and raising to where, I don't know how many feet, but I'm pretty sure it'll cover a two-story house.
He was driving when the wave hit his pickup truck. Somehow he got out and was tossed up onto a hill about a block away unharmed. He ran back home.
I got upstairs to where my house is at. My grandma was still in the second floor, and the water was coming up to my knees.
His mother showed us how high the water rose. Philip, his kids, and his grandmother got to high ground. The house is still standing, but everything inside was a total loss. They also lost several family members, including their niece.
It was just yesterday, then we finally found her over there underneath that container. She was, get stuck in between there, and she's 5 years old, and she has her uniform on school.
Their neighbor, Pule Leota, a fireman, sent his family to safety and then started to help others.
I helped a man that was hurt. I pulled him out, and after that, I went down, further down, and pulled out two men that died inside a bus. You can see it was coming back. People were screaming, the water's coming back. So what we had to do is I made a hitch onto his hand and just tied him around a pole, and just had to leave him there.
Pule's two-story house collapsed. His upstairs bedroom is now where he used to park his car, and that was washed up onto the hill above his home. Although the loss is devastating, as the house crumbled, it saved his neighbor's life.
A big noise, and after that, and this side, and opened the roofing.
Mr. Cho had been trapped inside with his daughter. They crawled through the opening and ran uphill. All that's left of their home and business is the foundation. His daughter suffered some painful injuries, but they're just thankful to be among the survivors.
All these things come in one time, and we just don't know what to do, waiting for the government to advise us.
An overwhelming situation. Most people are still in shock from the trauma of the loss.
Everybody just cry and walk.
One thing's for sure, the recovery effort is far from over. We'll see much more of this in the coming days. Reporting from Pongo Pongo, American Samoa, Malika Dudley, KGMB 9 News.